I'm Bookface, and I was not expecting to do this video today. So basically, I planned a different, more complex video, which you'll probably see next week. But I was so tired, I was shaking, and yeah, just general health PSA. Don't do that. I'm gonna try to take more rests easy. But I figured since I had this and it's super simple, I'd upload this. Anyways, so I'm sure you probably can tell what's going on, but I'll tell you anyways. So this is the glow squid, one of the new creatures that's going to be added to Minecraft, or maybe already has been added. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. But I was like, hey, what if I turn this into a giant monster kraken? Specifically, a kraken. Now I don't know why I had this exact idea. I think it might just be because the glow squid's a little more unique a design than some of the creatures in Minecraft. Not saying the other creatures are bad, but like zombie, skeleton, stuff like that. Spiders, little bit done before. Uh, well, okay, so okay, so the dog was just being stupid, but I'm hoping he'll be moderately less stupid. Okay, maybe I should actually talk about the drawing a bit. So I gave it a kind of boxy-ish frame. Obviously, I didn't want to make it pixel. Oh God. Just to let you know, I feel like it's been happening more and more. You're gonna see these weird like glitches in Photoshop, I guess, where it just kind of just shoots. Oh wow, didn't plan that out. Or it just shoots in a random direction without my permission. So here I'm trying to add these like, God, I'm trying and failing to naturally add these light sources in a way that it looks like they aren't going back any, just forward, which is why I loop them like this. Is that a word? Well, I loop them. Fight me. Oh, that was a doozy. Yeah, like I said, I made a very boxy kind of frame. I feel like I was probably referencing like I'm making some sick reference to biology. I was actually that's no, that's just how you draw things. You use references. Never mind. I'm having an off day. But I believe I was referencing. Is it called the Dumbo Squid? Is this little dude? I'm not going to put up a picture because I'm already tired. But it's kind of squid, and oh Jesus, and it's got this weird like round body with tiny little tentacles, and that's kind of what I based it on, but boxier. And then here's what am I doing here? I'm probably like just making it fit better, and I'm like, hey, maybe I don't have to use the hard line every time. Yeah, here's where I'm like, you know what? Screw my strategy. I'm just gonna do this. I think it worked. Like I think it came out pretty good, as you'll see eventually. But I guess I can't say that yet in the recording because it doesn't turn out good. Yeah, it's good. Oh, jeez. I feel like my speed drawings are like 5% artistic commentary, 95% chaos. Ooh. Oh yeah, here's that. Here I added the little glow to the glow. Really just a bit of a redundant glow here, but I think it works. Maybe we'll see. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I haven't even seen that show. Ooh, glow. Little thing that I feel like I should point out. I feel like either this drawing or the Doomerang Leviathan really pointed it out to me. Um, oh, yeah, I forgot about this mouth. But like I was saying, glowing effects are really easy to make look really cool without having to put a ton of effort. It really is just saturated color, white behind it, super blurred on both. And then boom, you have a really good glowy effect. It's a pretty simple process, but I guess it does take some technique. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm a hack. I don't know. And I made this little meaty beak mouth thing because I guess because the glow squid has, or at least the regular squids in Minecraft? Oh yeah, I just make one tooth and copy it a bunch of times because I'm lazy. But because it's got some sort of leech mouth instead of an actual squid beak. Like, do people just not know that squids have beaks? Comment down below if you knew that squids had beaks, or if you thought they had some weird this thing. I mean, I guess this is kind of a beak. It's a meat beak, but why does a meat beak sound very weird? Probably because I intended it, but I don't intend things. Maybe. What am I talking about? Yeah. Oh, and on the end, I decided to put little claws for just a little bit of extra flair. This is where I really started like adding my own touches to it to really make it my own, not just drawing the glow squid bigger. I'm still very new with drawing, like, is it be considered parody? Drawing things oh jeez. I don't know. It's just, that one always throws me off because just the weird warping of the shapes. But anyways, I'm still fairly new to drawing the sort of the drawings based on other things. I usually just try to make my own stuff, though I have sometimes used reference ideas before. Love that little tiny pinch. It's these when I'm looking back, I'm either like, oh yeah, that was a great idea. Oh, we're going through a ride. Yeah, I decided to completely change the perspective? Position. Oh, is it perspective? God. But I decided to completely rotate it because I don't know. I think I had to move it a little bit just so the spikes weren't too awkwardly placed. But then I'm like, hey, why not? Oh, oh yeah, I forgot about the Godzilla laser beam that I drew shooting out of its mouth. Oh god, that was a great idea, but man, does it look funny when you just aren't expecting it. And of course, I had a little highlighting here. What was I talking about before? I was talking about parody. I don't know. It's lost to the wind. And then I had these little glowy splotches because why not? I think I was thinking it was too plain. I wanted it to be significantly less plain. Oh wow. Yeah, and here's me just smudging it all up so it doesn't look so obviously a weird pencil thing. Every art tool is just a weird pencil. Even pencils. I feel like obviously zoomed in, this looks way more. It looks way more obvious when you don't blur it, but it kind of looked nice from an outer perspective. I don't know. I think my style of making these things is just having to go really specific and particular with the little details because, I mean, I'm imagining these things are giant, so the little details are going to be blown up quite a bit to where anyone would see the extra glow. I think I just wanted more glow. Like I said, glow is definitely not a crutch. Oh yeah, I just had to make laser tentacles because why not? Because this is my art. This is my art. My arting. This is my art, so why not? So I just made these tentacles and just completely just made of light, and I'm very happy with them. They you see that glow, doesn't that? Oh yeah, and then I put in the extra color into the background, even though it's not important at all, because you'll see in a minute. But yeah, underwater in general is also very easy because you don't really have to worry about where anything's positioned. It's in the water. Gravity works different. Everything works different. Your life works different. What's happening now? Oh, I'm desaturating or saturating. Looks like saturating. I don't know. All I know is whenever I try to do those kinds of effects on a giant scale, it gets, oh, I'm saturating around the glow to make it look more glow. Ooh. This is how you know it's been a while since I've actually done this drawing, because I'm surprised by my own drawing ideas. I was honestly surprised with the light tentacles. But yeah, remember what I said about doesn't really matter what I do in the background? Yeah, Okay. Okay, so I didn't realize the recording was going to end that quick, but whatever. So yeah, here's the, well, he had the glow squid before. Scaling both of those words up, here is the rapture kraken, which sounds like a cool name, but also just sounds a little dumb, but also I really like it. So, uh, debate in the comments whether it's a good name, please. It helps my analytics. Um, I think this one turned out good, and I'm very happy with, like, I was able to take it a bunch of different directions, which I'm really happy with, because just using a very simple base means you can try a lot of other things. I wish I had done that with my piglin drawing, which was the first one, because looking back, it looked a little plain. But I'm really happy with this one. And yeah, that's about it, actually. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. I'm going to rest for a little bit because I desperately need it. Bye!